Hey, it's me, it's Ty. Good morning. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Ty. I'm a social media strategist who lives in New York City. I'm a lifestyle vlogger, content creator, beauty influencer. So welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into the video. We drop weekly vlogs every Friday and make up your mindset sessions every Wednesday. So I kind of want to catch you up on where I've been, but I think the best way to do that is just to take you along my week and kind of give you check-ins on what's been going on with me. So much has changed, so much more that I'm working on changing and pushing forward. So it's time for me to get up and get ready for my day. I'm gonna jump into my journaling session. You're gonna also see me filming TikTok videos, so don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Ella Ty. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Ella Ty. And don't forget to turn your post notifications on. So I'm ready to take control of my life and get my shit together. I'm trying to decide if I want to go to the gym or if I want to go for a walk. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna jump into getting ready and you're gonna just kind of like be along with me on the journey. So let's get ready for the day. Welcome to a productive day, kinda, in my 30-year-old life. So I woke up this morning and I just felt very off, okay? I don't know why I felt so off kilter, but I did. And usually when I wake up feeling like that, the first thing that I like to do is I like to put on my comfy robe, get my bed together, and then I like to journal, okay? Now, sometimes my journals have prompts. So let me know when you guys write or you write in your journal. Do you have a prompt or you just brain dump? I usually like to brain dump. I kind of just let my hands go. I follow a stream of consciousness. Sometimes the brain dump don't even make no fucking sense. Sometimes it's a bunch of paragraphs. Sometimes it's just a bunch of bullet points and sentences, because it just gives me room to kind of like let out whatever lingering thoughts that I have out of my brain. Like, I don't think we realize how much there are so many thoughts in our heads that do not belong to us. It's from social media, the shows that we watch, suppressed thoughts that we have, conversations we have with friends. So I really like to make sure that I brain dump and get everything out of my brain. And then after I do that, then I like to do my morning affirmations. I like to start my day focusing on how I want to set the tone. And setting the tone is all about decompressing, brain dumping, speaking life into my day, and drinking some water. Please do not cancel me for the Starbucks cup. I got this years ago and I just haven't gotten rid of it, and I'm so sorry. So, support Palestine over here. I got myself some water. I've been feeling really off for the past couple of days, and I think it's just because like I think I'm experiencing like screen fatigue. My right eye's been acting really weird. So I have a doctor's appointment for that tomorrow. I honestly feel like I feel very angsty and irritated and irritable, and I know that means that I need to, like, you know, get out of the house. So me and my roommate, we're gonna go on a hike. This was not planned. This was not a part of my plan. I thought I was gonna wake up and go to the gym and, you know, jump right into filming, but something is telling me you need to get out the house. You need to reconnect with yourself. And if you guys don't have the app Pattern, which is very ironic, I was so irritated this morning while I was trying to film, just very like in my head, like really trying to focus on getting out of my head. But I felt very in my head, and something was just like not really clicking for me. So then like my Pattern notification went off, and it was like, yeah, today you may be feeling stuck and in your head. So find things to ground yourself and trust your body. And my body is like, girl, we are exhausted sitting in front of screens. We are tired just sitting in the house. We need to move around. So instead of me just sitting here and trying to get a quick workout in, I'm making this entire day an adventure day. Did I plan this? Absolutely not. I saw a video on TikTok. This girl was talking about how it's not that hard to get away from New York City without a car. And it's like, that's another thing too. Like when you live in New York City, you feel like you can't get the fuck up out of here. On screen, you feel like you just can't get the fuck up out of here. So I need to get the fuck up out of here. I gotta leave. I gotta get some fresh air. I gotta smell. I gotta touch some grass. I gotta see some fucking animals. I can't live in this concrete jungle. Think about it. I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it. Okay, so you're coming with me this Monday. We're going on a fucking hike because I just couldn't. I can't do New York today. I just can't. I can't. You guys, I thought that I was gonna make my way out of here. I had an interview today and the woman never contacted me back, so I wrote her on LinkedIn, and I was literally about to get ready to go for my hike, and I get a call from the recruiter, and she's like, oh my god, the girl's on PTO. So I am now panic getting ready. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Get me out of my head, because Alexa, pause. I'm like, this is not how I anticipated on spending my Monday. Let me see how I like this. Do I like this? No, I don't like it. This interview is pretty big. It's another contract position. Honestly, like, I think they just gonna get this little bodysuit and a pair of glasses, and I'll put my hair in a little ponytail, because I'm significantly underprepared for this interview. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this day feels a little chaotic, because I woke up with the intention of getting my life together, and that didn't happen because I just felt off. Even after doing the journaling and the affirmations, I still didn't feel like myself. And then I had to randomly jump into an interview for a really big media company. The interview went really, really, really well, but I just want to let you guys know, spoiler alert, I did not get the job. They actually ended up taking the job. So the interview actually went really well. I should have looked at their Instagram before I got on the phone with them, but to be honest, did not know the friggin' interview was happening today. Kind of just like scrapped it because I was supposed to be going on a goddamn hike. We're getting dressed now. We're going on a hike. I am not staying in this house another minute. I definitely think that when your body is telling you that you need to decompress and you need to go touch some grass, I don't think you should ask questions. I think you should just honor that and get out and do some things. I really like to make sure that I am pouring into myself and acknowledging and honoring myself. Because sometimes we have a habit of ignoring our needs, but not this time. It is gorgeous outside though. Y'all see this? Okay, here's another spoiler alert. I didn't go to the hike. I didn't leave New York City. I went to Central Park, and I'm not proud of it, but let the Ty in the vlog explain to you why. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Weren't you gonna go upstate and go on a hike? Yes, and we realized after having that interview that lasted about an hour, it made way more sense to just come to Central Park. What I just really wanted was to kind of feel some sense of seclusion from the city. Living in New York is exhausting. And then like on top of that, like, you know, especially if you work remote or you create content, you're staring at your phone all day, you're in the house all day, you feel boxed in. So coming out to Central Park and being around the foliage is exactly what I needed. We left too late. That's what it came down to. We just left too late. So enjoy this little impromptu trip to Central Park. As I'm getting older, I'm realizing that sometimes the plans that you have may take a different turn. And you have to learn how to celebrate, appreciate, and love what's in front of you. Like, this is the perfect example of that. I need you to understand that two things can be true at once. You can desire seclusion and desire some kind of like touch grass moment where you get to connect with yourself. But it may be in the heart of Central Park. So that's okay. We are currently at Central Park. I got my little blanket. I got a book. I'm reading Chainsaw Man. I don't know why that's not trying to focus, but I am so happy that we did this because sometimes living in New York is just too much. It's just, we don't really have much grounding elements. And I feel like this is exactly what I needed. Like the freaking leaves are falling. I feel like I'm in a goddamn Hallmark movie. Some days I ask myself, like, am I really in my 30s? Like, because I still feel like I be doing like the shit I was doing in my teens. And like one thing I would do a lot was I would go to the park with my friends, get some music, lay out a little picnic, read a book, and just have a vibe. And like stuff like this makes me feel really connected to my younger self. Good morning, and I try to make sure I keep that version of me in everything I do. We are going to a eye doctor appointment. I got an update on the interview. I'm going to round 2 of the interview. I don't want to get you guys' hopes up because I told you this before, but I got to round 2 of the interview, killed that interview, and then I was told that the position was taken down. And that is what life in your 30s fucking looks like. Honestly, that's just what the job market looks like in general. And I highly recommend, if you are in the job market and if you have some marketable skills, Try to focus on contract work. Contract work is the way to go. Okay?
For a person that was underprepared, that did not think the interview was gonna happen, your girl did a really good job. So I checked my LinkedIn last night and they were like, oh, we wanna have a part 2 interview with the VP of marketing. Say less. So I'm gonna hop in the shower, brush my teeth, eat breakfast, and I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. So let's get into that.
Now, I don't want you to think that I'm walking around sad because I didn't get this job. I've kind of developed it is what it is mentality. And you start to kind of get that when you hit your 30s, you know? Like, you're like, you know what, it is what it is. I really can't control much. And I think when you realize how much you can't control, you get to take your power back. I didn't realize how much my power was given away by caring about things that were out of my control. Would I have killed that job? Hell fucking yeah, I would have. But there's a lot of other things I can kill too. But I'm not gonna sit here and kill my confidence because I don't have control over everything.
Okay, so I'm at the eye doctor and she dilated my pupils, so now I have to sit and wait. She told me I won't be able to read because everything will be blurry for a couple of hours. I was reading this. But so far, I can hear my mom in the back of my head. My mom used to always praise me when I would go to the doctor and like check on myself, so check on yourself. Also, do your research on the doctor. I like the doctor, she's really good. So I'm gonna go sit my ass down and wait until my pupils get extremely big. Can you see how dilated my pupils are? They're like the size of quarters.
So I kind of want to talk about a couple of things today, because I told you guys that 2 things can be true at once. There are a lot of things that are out of your control, and I feel like once you kind of come to the point of acceptance with that, it takes away a lot of disappointment. Life in itself is going to humble you. There are going to be times where you feel like you have it all figured out, and then there are going to be times where you feel like you don't know what the fuck you're doing. But as long as you give yourself room to figure it out, I think you're on the right path.
Hey everybody, so we are on the second part of my interview. So I thought my interview was supposed to be at 10:30. It was supposed to be at 10 o'clock. So I went on a walk and now I am about to do the second part of my interview. So wish me luck. I'm feeling like I can't see myself. I'm feeling really good. These are not the glasses that I need to get. These are just blue light glasses. If you have eye fatigue, highly recommend you get some blue light glasses because your girl now needs glasses, okay? So highly recommend. My meeting starts in 5 minutes, so I'll update you guys and see how it goes.
Just so funny watching this back, you know, like watching all these things and giving things so much energy that you feel like you have control over, but it's just fucking funny. Like, all you can do is laugh, you know?
All right, so it's Thursday. I am on my way out now. Put my jacket on, grab a scarf, grab my keys, fanny pack, and we were out the house. So this is the outfit that I'm wearing. Trench coat, cute thigh-high boots, bodysuit. It's giving grown, is it not? Say hello. Hello, give me a hug. Hold on. For 2 very unimpressed, very annoyed New Yorkers that don't like this state. Hold on, my makeup looks so weird. Yeah, we don't want to be outside, especially 42nd Street is a New Yorker's nightmare. Huh? It's horrible. It's nothing against the tourists, it's just too many people. It's just way too many people. So now we're trying to find some place to eat. What do you think we should do? So we're at Shake Shack, Chick-fil-A, because the line at Shake Shack was ridiculously long. My energy is so low. I feel very irritated and tired, and I'm happy to be at the house, but a very big part of me wants to go home. Coming out to 42nd Street is very irritating for me. The trains went the opposite direction and then got me lost, and then well, I heard Chick-fil-A gives good service, so let's see what happens. Yeah.
I think the biggest lesson that I've learned and that I'm still learning in my 30s is gratitude. Gratitude